Hey everyone, my name is Laura and welcome to Book Bubbler. I have what I hope will be a very short June TBR for you today. I'll be rejoining the Booktube Prize, so I'll have 6 nonfiction books to read in June and July. Fingers crossed I can not be the slacker that I typically am and I can actually get to at least half of them, if not most of them, in June. I don't want to be in a crunch and feel like I have to do homework in July, even though I'm pretty sure that will happen anyways. My goal is to not have that happen, or to just have 1 or 2 books as opposed to like 5, which is generally what I do. So I'll be reading some stuff for Booktube Prize. Okay, June is also Pride Month. It's also part of my personal challenge this year to try and read as many of my previous Book of the Month Club picks as possible. And this also works, so triple up here. It also works for the Golden Girls Readathon prompt for this month. This is hosted by Rachel Fryman, and that is to read a book with an LGBTQIA+ author and or character. I will be finally reading probably the last person on Booktube. It feels like, I know it's not, but it was everywhere when it came out. It's Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I've had this since December 2019. It is time. And I think it will go down a treat. It will be a nice palate cleanser, hopefully, between some nonfiction stuff. I hope nonfiction is not going to be too heavy this time, but you never know. Anyways, reading that, I pretty much always have at least one book on the go that has someone as part of the rainbow, either an author or a character. So I'll just start there and make that my priority, and then whatever I end up reading after that will fit is a bonus, right? Okay, for DoubleBookedCo, the business that Danny and I run on Etsy, our book club this month, this won by 2 votes, so it was pretty close. But in June, we will be reading Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer. I've had this since it was first published, and I have yet to read it. I'm looking forward to it in one way because I know it's going to be really, really good. But I'm also not looking forward to it because I know it's going to break my heart probably and make me cry. So 6 of 1, right? But I'm sure it will be a page turner nonetheless. It will be great to finally read this. And then maybe I'll be able to watch the movie. I don't know. I don't want to make myself do something I don't really want to do, but we'll see. It does have Tom Hanks in it, and I love Tom Hanks, so who knows. Okay, I just heard about this readathon a few days ago from Bert at Press Storytime, and the host for this is Michael K. Vaughn. I don't know if you guys follow Michael or not. He is new to me. I've heard his name quite a bit, but he's a new follow for me. So it is called June on the Range, when you read Western books in June. Now I know I own a couple, not a ton, I own a couple of them, but the one I'm starting with, mostly because it's a Book of the Month Club book and I really want to read it, is Outlawed by Anna North. This is from January of 2021. I have wanted to get to this sometime soon, and I was really hoping to get to this summer. So when I saw that readathon, I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. So I'm excited to get to this. I also own Doc by Mary Doria Russell, and I know I have a copy of Lonesome Dove around here somewhere. I might not jump into that one because it's so big, and I have 3 other big books I'm in the middle of reading right now. Eventually I'll read that one, but I know I want to at least start here. And then my parents have Westerns, the library does too, but again, I want to read my own books as much as possible. Okay, for this month, for the Out of the Coffin Readathon, which is the Sookie Stackhouse based on True Blood series written by Charlaine Harris, this year-long readathon is hosted by Ange and Ange's Book Chatter at Booktube with Amy, excuse me. And this month, I'm so excited. We have 2 books to read because there are 13 books total in the series. I've been waiting for this since January. So we get to read book number 6. I think this is number 6, which is Definitely Dead. This will be the first 2 weeks. I'll be reading this one, and then number 7, which is Altogether Dead. So, yes. These are like my favorite things to read every month. I'm so happy to be doing this. Charlaine Harris is one of my favorite authors. She's a total comfort read. I just fall right into the books, and I am just there. You know, the real world doesn't exist, and I'm always looking for escapes. So the fact that I have 2 this month, perfect. And the very last one that I am putting on this list, again, because of Booktube Prize and everything else, is for the book Naturalists. This is hosted by Heidi at My Reading Life and Doris at Aldi Books. And it's one that I have seen my entire life. and it is the classic Pilgrim at Tinker Creek by Annie Dillard. This is a first edition that my mom and dad gifted to my grandmother for Mother's Day. Yep, Happy Mother's Day from Ann and Bill, 1974. So this is the year my parents got married. So I will be finally reading this. It's sort of bittersweet to have this in my TBR. I've tried several times and I just couldn't quite make myself do it before. I got a little choked up, but let's be honest, I cry very easily at almost anything. So looking forward to this, and then also a little bit dreading it in equal measure. So there we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books for the readathon, if I counted correctly. I don't think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's it. Okay, wish me luck. Here's hoping, fingers crossed, I get some excellent books this round in the Booktube Prize, and that I can get to the majority of them in June. Seems unlikely, but you never know. All right, what else are you guys reading in June? Have you read these before? Are you joining in for DoubleBookedCo to read a very sad book in June? Feel free to join us. I hope you guys are enjoying your long weekend if you're here in the States, and I will see you soon. Bye.